Much 7:45 on this Monday morning. According to a recent survey from the Associated Press, more than 40% of pet owners said they're worried they wouldn't be able to afford health care for a sick dog or cat or pet. Pet insurance could be a way for owners to get that peace of mind, but is it really the best option? Is it realistic for you? Loretta Werder's Vice President of the Insurance Information Institute joins us now with the answers as we kick off Pet Week on the Pix 11 Morning News. She's brought along Sasha here to help us out, because it is Pet Week, so thank you for being with us, and Sasha is so well behaved.
Thank you.
All right, let's start with this. Pet insurance, do you recommend it? Is it for everybody?
You know, it's not for everyone. There are some very interesting statistics out there. 40% of dogs in their lifetime get cancer. So, that kind of an expense is something really to think about. But, you really need to look at what the options are, whether you can, you want to do something like self-insure, where you put the money away every week, or you decide to get some coverage for
Well, it is interesting because the American Pet Products Association reported that Americans spent a record of $50.96 billion on their pets in 2011. And anybody who knows who has a pet, and if there's something wrong, that adds up when it comes to the medical cost, and even overnight stays. I mean, you can get into thousands of dollars to treat a pet. So one of the biggest concerns when it comes to that and the dollar amount is the cost for somebody. And a lot of people feel guilt, like, is getting insurance or paying for this indicative of how much I love my pet, how attached I am? So it's kind of, there's kind of that fine line.
There is that guilt factor. Yeah. I mean, like someone like Sasha, to insure someone like her, it's about $280, $300 a year, and it's fairly comprehensive coverage. It really depends on what you want, and the cost base is based, of course, on things like the breed of the dog, whether the dog is an outdoor dog or not, or cat, or any animal.
So here's what we're talking about on our screen. The costs range from $20 to $40 a month, depending on the deductible and level of coverage. Deductibles typically range from $100 to $250 to $500, and also, how much coverage can you get annually? Is it about 10,000, 15,000?
It's between 10 to 15,000 a year.
Okay. And who should get insurance as far as your pet? If you have a new pet and you find out the pet is sickly, and you're not attached to the pet. I mean, that's the hardest thing. I know I have a friend who struggled with that. How does that for you?
Well, the insurance company is going to look at any pre-existing conditions. So if the animal has, any kind of problems, any heart problems or any other ailments, either they won't insure them or you might pay a lot of money for that.
All right, tell us about this. What are some of the pet insurance companies out there? Because it doesn't, it's not like a Geico for pets or something.
Right. Well, we don't really, recommend a particular company, but there are a lot out there. There's ASPCA, VPI Insurance. Those are some of the big ones. People can look online and see which ones offer them the best. Make a comparison to see
are there resources to make those comparisons?
Yeah, I mean, just go online and take a look at what the quotes are. They usually give you a quote online, and what they'll do too is they'll ask you a number of questions about the animal.
I tell you what, from experience of my friends, the worst position you can be in is to decide how much care to give your sick pet, ailing pet, especially if they're not well. I mean, doing it well at all, just because of the cost of the pet insurance may help out in that case. Thank you, Loretta, for being with us. And Sasha, too, you were so good. Your little bow, purple bow and necklace, thank you. For more of Loretta's pet insurance tip, meet us on the web at pix11.com. Also, don't forget, Pet Week continues tomorrow here in the Pix 11 News, so be sure to tune in, and we'll see who's going to follow up Sasha's nice act tomorrow. Sakanya?
7:49, thank you. Lots more still ahead.